Hi, this is Marlon with another tutorial on using our Allen Heath Q24 system. Today I want to introduce you to our digital snake, and it is the Allen Heath AR2412. We've chosen to use a digital snake for a number of reasons. The number one being that it is more portable and it allows us to connect from our stage to the back where the mixer is simply using a Cat5 or Cat6 cable. So let me show you some of the features that we have. Number one, it is digital, meaning that it requires AC power. So the way we've set up our system, there is one main power source that we turn on at the front, and it turns on our amplifiers, it turns on our snake. But just in case that's not turning on, we have one simple power strip right here at the top, turning it off and turning it on. You'll see some lights blink when you turn on, and it'll go through its series of a boot sequence, if you will, and it'll physically look for the mixer at the back, and it'll show you, it'll lit ready when it's ready. It's not lighting up right now because I don't have the mixer on. But let me again show you some hopefully obvious things about this. Number one, we have our inputs. We have inputs 1 through 24, which correspond to the inputs that we can set up at our mixer. If you remember in our other tutorial, I had channels 1 through 16 set up as DSnake inputs, and the last 8 which were set for local. We can switch those on the board, but again, if we have it set to DSnake, then we're talking about using these physical connections. Let me show you to the last section, which is our output section. We have 12 different and unique outputs. And if you remember in our other video, we call these mixes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have some stereo pairs, and then 11, 12 being our main left and right. So that's a quick overview of our digital snake. It's strategically located and hidden so that our stage looks really clean and neat. Let me just show you one of the things that we've added to that. Sometimes we'll need to add extensions. For example, our snake is on one side of the stage, but maybe we have someone that needs to connect on a different. We can do two things. We can use a really long cable, or we can use this thing which is an extender. And so they are cleverly labeled 1 through 12. And so in our setup here, let me see if I can find, I'm just going to go out of order. Here's number 4, and I'm simply going to connect 4 to 4 so that, so on as I go through, here goes number 8. And when you come, you'll find the mixer set up like this. These are going to be the same physical connections because the numbers correspond to the snake to this extension, which allows us, again, to just have a neater stage. So when you come to set up, you don't always need to connect to here. We have 12 inputs on an extended snake, which we will use on a regular basis. So I look forward to seeing you in our next videos as we look at more of our system.